Hey guys, it's Wasima and welcome back to another episode of Khanfiguring Home, where I'm redoing my house with a budget of $5,000. In this episode, I'm redoing my hallways. This is how my entryway used to look like in 2020. Let me catch you up on some updates that I've already done. I painted the definition of salam with some images of tropical leaves behind it. The reason I wanted this definition painted was because in Islam, when you enter someone's home, or when you're meeting someone, you greet them with a salam, which would be Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Hence, I painted this on the wall you enter my house from. In February 2021, I decided to paint my staircase. I wanted to continue more minimal images of nature around my house. This staircase painting is by far my most favorite one. This is the only painting I stare at every day and I'm like, wow, I love this. My goal for this house is that I want it to be an experience for every person that walks in through that door. I'm going for a minimal, modern, eclectic feel for the decor. I want the house to be filled with art and I just want it to have a lot of personality. I've used $570 from my $5,000 budget, which means I have $4,430 left to spend. The first thing that I want to change is this mirror. My plan is to add these wooden decals onto the border of the mirror and spray paint it gold. Before spray painting the frame, make sure to cover the mirror with paper and tape. I didn't want the mirror to look completely gold. I wanted the original color to seep through a little so that it seems antique. In order to attach the decals, I used E6000 and a glue gun. I'll show you how the mirror turned out in a bit, but before I hang the mirror, I want to paint an arch on the wall. I was too lazy to buy a new can of paint, plus I'm trying to save money with my budget, so I found this can of paint in my garage that's been there for who knows how long. The color says it's jaunty yellow and I want to see how it looks like. Okay, that's not what I expected. This looks disgusting. I didn't give up though. I just kept on mixing and look, now the paint looks normal. However, I didn't want a yellow colored wall. That's why I added some black paint, experimented with the colors, and it turned out to be olive green, which I was cool with. I sketched out the arch, started painting it. I could have used some painter's tape to tape off the edges, but of course I was too lazy to do that. I love painting tall arches because, as I've mentioned in my other videos before, it brings your eyes up, which makes you realize how tall the space is and makes the space seem bigger than it actually is. This is how it looks like with the mirror and the arch. I still felt like it looked kind of empty and I wanted to zhuzh it up. I painted the words, "Smile, it's Sunnah." This was a reminder mainly for me because when I'm home I honestly forget to smile. And also, if you're wondering what Sunnah means, it's an action or practice that our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, would do, and if we do that as well, we get rewarded. Next up, I'm changing the floors. These floors have to go. I want to put new vinyl flooring. The best thing about vinyl is that you just lay the vinyl right on top of the floor that you have without having to rip out the existing floor. There are 3 different types of vinyl flooring: plank, sheet, and peel and stick. I got the planks, which by the way are more expensive than laminate. They're actually heavy and the one I got is foam padded. Before I start installing the new floors, I have to prep the existing floor. First, I ripped out all the quarter rounds and baseboards. My dad also wanted to replace this baseboard heater, so I helped him take that out. I also unscrewed all the transition strips. Vinyl planks can be easy to install as long as you have the right tools for it. When you want to cut your vinyl planks, you can either use a box cutter to score and snap it off, or use an electric saw like a jigsaw. When it comes to unusual cuts, I don't know how to explain what I did, but hopefully you can watch and learn what I did. When scoring the vinyl planks, you really have to go in and score it. I also used a plier to snap it off. You want to make sure that your flooring doesn't have gaps like this. The connected planks should look seamless like over here. In order to achieve that look, you would need a tapping block and a mallet to secure the planks into place. When it comes to areas where it's hard to use the tapping block, you would have to use a pull bar and mallet the pieces in. I just kept on going and going with the flooring until all the floor was covered with the vinyl. This is how the flooring is looking like right now. Remember these transition pieces I was taking out? If I were to buy new ones, they'd be 30 to 80 bucks each, and I wasn't trying to buy that, so my dad helped out by sanding down the pieces, and I restained them with a gray stain and a clear coat. Here's a glimpse of what it looks like with the new transition pieces, flooring, trim, and heater. Now it's time to paint and redecorate these walls. The blue on the walls darkened this area, and I want to brighten it up with white paint. We've had this frame for ages, and I want to DIY it into something different. This mirror is kind of random, so I'm getting rid of this and filling this wall with frames. Over here is a frame that contains a prayer that we say when we enter and exit the house. As you can see, the frame is broken. My plan is to replace it with some canvases of the same prayers on it. As I'm painting these walls white, I got distracted and was like, you know what? I might as well paint the upstairs hallway white too. And then I was like, wait, hold up. Let me just paint another mural that will complete the look of the stairs. And that's what I did. There is a verse in the Quran that says, Kun fayakun, which means be, and it is. Basically, when God has a plan, all he has to say is be, and it will be. This is me trying to sketch out the Arabic calligraphy. I decided to paint a scene in a desert with the calligraphy in the sun. While you're at it, you might as well like and subscribe to this channel, please and thank you. Then I continued painting the rest of the walls white, and after I finished that, I started on the decor DIYs that I'm planning on doing in the downstairs hallway. With these two canvases, I'm painting the prayers you say when you enter the house and when you leave the house. Here's a quick time lapse of me painting one of them. It's time to DIY this frame. I'm taking it apart so that I can take the image out of it. I'm using this L wire, I don't know, L or EL, I don't know how to say it, to make a sign with this frame. I need the battery and switch to go on the back in order for the wire to loop through to the front. I'm placing the wires to spell out Khan family in Tamil. Tamil is my mother tongue, and I just thought it would look cool since I haven't seen anyone do this. I drilled holes in certain spots so that the wire would come from the back to the front, and I used the glue gun to glue it down. It looked plain with just the letters, so I painted some green leaves on the border as well. I found a box of frames in my garage that have been sitting there ever since we moved in long time ago, so I decided to use them. I cleaned and replaced the pictures in the frames with my paintings that I've turned into prints. Now I'm hanging everything up. Make sure to use a level as a guide to hang your frame straight. We always leave our keys on the stairs, so I wanted an area to hang our keys. I found a bunch of hooks in my dad's toolbox and proceeded to screw them onto this wall. Then I painted the word keys right on top of it. The last thing I did was clean these doors. Scrubbed them with a mixture of vinegar and dish soap, and it looks like it was never there. Now let me show you guys how my friends reacted to the reveal. 3, 2, 1, open your eyes.
Oh, whoa! Okay, Wasima. I swear.
So cute.
It's actually so good.
You
it's
literally
so
never
good.
disappoint.
Oh,
You guys can keep walking.
What? It's broken.
Okay. This girl.
I love the staircase. I like really like it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Yo, Your house is a mood. Like, bro, but I like that. Are you gonna change this eventually? Or is this like this? I like that this complements literally
Everything, yeah.
and like this is its original piece. Oh, that's something. Wow. Oh, I like this. You're so clean.
Thanks. Keep walking this way.
No way.
Aww. This is Khanfiguring Home.
Aww.
That's actually so cute.
You're so cute. Man, how do you come up with this shit?
I honestly can't sleep. I just think of ideas.
You're like, what the fuck? Yeah. No, you're amazing. Oh my goodness. And like, these are your little touches of everything you like, you know? Oh my gosh, and your piece.
These are all like my paintings.
Yeah. Damn.
Do you like the floors?
You did the floor too?
Yeah.
But you painted it or was it tile?
Oh my gosh.
They're
But
floors.
oh wait, they were they're like wooden. Those
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, right?
Yeah, like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that's
That
like
was
serious
good.
work.
Yeah. Good on you. And all by yourself, right?
Yeah. Well, my dad helped, but
Mainly me.
Wait, so you just took one paint and painted it?
She didn't. It's
no, they're new floors.
yeah. They're like tile.
Oh, it's the panels
Slabs.
and you put the panels. Oh, I thought you painted it.
No.
I don't know.
Wow. You.
That was so good. Good job, Basima.
Yeah. You literally never disappoint. Like I just never know what to expect. You know.
Yay, I'm so glad that they loved it. These hallways took me forever to finish, and it was so worth it. I genuinely feel that the space looks brighter and bigger. In my last room makeovers, I spent $570. For this makeover, I used and repurposed things I already had. That helped me save a lot of money. I ended up spending $345, which is still a lot considering these are just the hallways of my house. However, flooring is expensive and it is ultimately an investment, so I stand by it. That means I have $4,085 left. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I still have a lot more rooms to tackle, so stay tuned for episode 4, where I'll be transforming my kitchen.